raring to go in this double-decker bus Grand Prix over 15 laps. Now, one bus is a little unusual because it has got a camera installed, but the man behind the wheel there is John Clark.
This is the worst bend now, the pit turn. It's very, very slippery indeed. You can just see the understeer, but we're on full lock on this bend. I think I might catch Terry Telling by surprise in a minute, but he knows which is the quickest line and he's sticking there.
Well, that's the difference between a rally driver and a bus driver, I suppose, when it comes to handling this sort of machinery. John Clark obviously got his hands full in no uncertain terms, but he's desperate to try and get past that number 2 leader there. The question is just finding a line where he's going to get a reasonable amount of grip. John going to risk a dash down the outside into that turn. Now, can he come right around the outside? That fence is getting awfully close. He puts a bit of a twitch on. They're neck and neck now. This is it. John Clark's got to make a go for it round this turn. This is the bend that is slippery. This is where he felt the oil was on. He said last time he got full lock and it really wasn't going round quite far enough, but he seems to have found a wee bit more grip this time, taking it down the outside. We're on lap 12. There's only 3 more to go. And he's still got to get himself in front, and he just cuts across the bows there, in fact, to take up the lead. Certainly has to pull it back sharply as he comes off that bend to get it back online for the straight. That front wheel drifting out there. We saw the tyre trying to grip. John trying to change gear there. It's a semi-automatic gearbox. Bit of a pothole on the inside. A little bit of water. Right, John, you've got the lead now. Are you going to hang on in there?
It looks as though we are, Nigel. It's very, very slippery indeed. It's full lock on the turn. Terry Telling is lurking there in the background. But I think if we can take him on this back turn, we're okay. We've tried a bit of gear changing and it didn't come off. But this is the worst bend now. Chronic understeer. It's just unbelievable. Terry avoiding action in the background, but I can see the last lap ball. We've just got to hang on with.
All right, John, hang on in there. You've got 1 more lap to go. You can see him fighting. It's power steering, of course, but there's still a great deal of machinery, in fact, to try and keep on the right line. When you've got a slippery surface and another one right behind you, obviously it's a bit of a problem. A bit of a scrap now developing as these 3 come into the final bend together. John Clark taking it a bit easier. He's found a slippery bit on the inside and can't come a lot faster. There's number 2 coming right round the outside, Terry Telling, and as they come to the line, it's going to be a very close fought thing, and I think number 2 just manages to get past ahead of John Clark.